Hey everyone, it's your favourite fragrance reviewer back again, and I'm Stephen, and this is a sponsored review. So a company called Salim, which are based in Leeds in the UK, back in September they basically contacted me and asked if I would kind of review some fragrances that they have. They produce attar or oils, and they very kindly sent me 4 here, as well as 3 car air fresheners. So what I'll do quickly is just go through the car air fresheners. They did send me another one, which I believe may have been leather oud. And funny enough, I'd actually bought these from them previously on eBay without actually kind of knowing they existed. I just somehow found them on eBay, I don't know how. But they do these really nice car air fresheners. I would actually really highly recommend this one. I'm not really one for recommending things and telling you to buy things, but this has been hanging in my car for the past month, and it is extremely pungent. Like, almost to the point where sometimes I'm putting a fragrance on in the morning to go to work. I jump in my car and it just mixes really well with this fragrance. So this is called Arabian Baco, and it's kind of a very Eastern kind of smell. Like, it's very kind of, I don't know, it's just like an attar basically, you know, and it's very long lasting and pretty pungent. It's been there for a month now, and only now the fragrance is starting to die off. They've also sent me another one here, which is Creed of Friday. So I can imagine maybe this is like an Aventus kind of thing. And I think the other one they sent me was Leather Oud, which was the one I bought before on eBay. And the longevity in the Leather Oud one wasn't that good, but this Arabian Baco one, really, really good. I think they sell for like £1 or £2, so pretty cheap, relatively. But, you know, for the longevity you get, it is really worth it. I've been retesting these oils a bit more. I hadn't worn them that much, you know, I don't really wear oils nowadays. So I'll give a quick rundown of the ones which I've been testing. So we start off here with Musk. So this is extremely like viscous, you know, it's quite, can't you see it? I think basically it's very, the opposite of runny. The viscosity is really high, so it's a very thick juice. And it kind of looks like glue to some degree. It doesn't actually run off, you know, it's not very oily, it's thick is the word I'm looking for. So this one is similar to a few other white musks that I've tried, a very clean and comforting scent. I really do like white musk. This is actually quite nice. I have something called White Musk by Al Rehab, and I really do like that. I also have it in a spray format and I use it in my bathroom. It's just a very clean and inoffensive smell, you know. People will enjoy this, and, you know, most people, you'll be hard pressed to find somebody who doesn't like this, I don't think. Conversely, one of my favourite words, here we have, I can't even see with this light in my eyes. So this is called Royal Blend. This contains deer musk, I believe, and you can tell from the colour of the juice that it's much darker, obviously, and the scent profile matches the colour. To be honest, I don't really like this one. I am totally into my animalic fragrances. I've tried a variety of like proper ouds, and I've tried Hindi oud, which is far skankier, but I think it's the deer musk in this that kind of puts me off. When you put it on, it doesn't become apparent until maybe, I don't know, maybe 4 hours in or 3 hours in, but then it just kind of, this deer musk just takes over, and it gets very kind of, very animalistic, dark and heavy. You know, some of my favourite fragrances are Kuros and Quorum, although Quorum's not too animalic. And a lot of oud scents, you know, but, you know, I like Dio's Leather Oud, but I think this is just too much for me. The longevity is incredible. I had put this on before going to work, about 9 PM, and then maybe sort of 5 PM the next day in work, I could still smell this really prominently on my hand, although I didn't really like it that much. It's just, for me, it's too much. I have another, like Deer Musk by ASQ, like Abdel Samar by ASQ. I can't remember the brand's called. And yeah, that's just too much again, you know, it's pungent and just not my kind of thing. This one is called Kaba Attar. This is quite floral, I'd say it's kind of more womanly or kind of feminine to me. I don't see myself really wearing this. When I was wearing it, I was getting notes of jasmine. I can't really pick out many other notes, but it's quite light. I mean, compared to this one, it's Compared to the Royal Blend, it's a lot lighter and a much more easygoing scent. The longevity is okay. It didn't really kind of perform as well as the Royal Blend one. However, I find that, again, it's a bit more mass appealing than maybe other fragrance oils, but it's not really my kind of thing. And another one they sent me is London Oud, which is a kind of bestseller of theirs, I believe. And yeah, you can tell the difference in like how oily this is versus the White Musk. You know, it's actually a runny oil. I've been using this in an oil burner and also in my kind of fragrance mister. If I can show you here. So I have a little diffuser here that I put fragrance into, and yeah, it works really well. And this one to me, it reminds me of Interlude Man by Amouage, which is actually what I'm wearing today. I contacted the owner and said, you know, was this based on Interlude? And he did get back to me saying that many people have said that. On their website it does list the fragrance notes, but I haven't memorised what the notes are in each one. But there was things like bergamot, I don't think there was pepper in here, there was oud, incense or frankincense. It was very similar note-wise to the kind of main notes in Interlude Man. And I noticed when I was using this in an oil burner that I kind of walked by and I was like, that smells really familiar. And yeah, so no, it's a kind of a good thing I've taken my time or been lazy with this review, because I hadn't smelled Interlude until maybe 2 months ago. So if I'd done this review straight away, then I wouldn't have been able to actually kind of pick that up. And again, the longevity in this is quite good. In the diffuser, it projects really well. I had it kind of going while I was in work today. I came back in from work, and yeah, you know, my room was kind of stinking of this in a good way. So in terms of the oils, I don't know, I'm not really one to recommend things. I don't really like to tell people what to buy. I just kind of like to tell you what the fragrance is like, and then you can make that decision yourself. But out of the four, I would probably say the White Musk is the least offensive, Royal Blend is the most offensive, and for someone who's really into like heavy animalic and oody scents, it's too much for me, so take that as you will. The London Oud is probably the most like all-around mass appealing. You know, if you've ever smelled Interlude Man by Amouage, then this will probably be right up your street. And I'm actually going to use the rest of this now, my oil burners and diffusers, because it works really well as a room scent. Plus, I don't really wear oils, which is another reason this review has taken so long, because they just kind of sat here for a while and I haven't tested them. So over the past week and a half now, I've been retesting these for the purpose of this review. Unfortunately, I haven't tried this in my car yet, but I'm not going to kind of delay this video any further because of it. And yeah, that's it. They have a shop in Leeds as well, and you can go in and talk to the owner, etc. So they are a very nice and approachable company. And check them out if this has sounded interesting to you. So thanks for watching, guys, and until the next video, then take care and have a good Christmas if I don't post anything since, which I probably won't. Bye! Bye. I don't know why I shouted that for.